Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Right, I don't want to hear any low blows, but it's Klopp and flop. So I want to start this topic, but Michael, go ahead.
He's not a flop yet.
Right, how long are you giving him?
I'm giving him to the end of the season.
Right.
Because, so when he came in, he first said that he's got, I think, a target of between 3 or 5 years to win the league. He said, I will win the league at this club.
He said title.
He said title?
Yeah, when in like European managers, they use title for trophies.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
League Cup, yeah?
He didn't mean the league per se.
Oh, just any title.
Any title.
Okay, cool. Fair. But I judge a manager on, firstly, adaptation within games, transfer deals in terms of how they just work in the market, and his overall just stubbornness in general.
Yeah.
It's like in a game, for example, like he sticks off a manager that, and a lot of managers come out like them, like Boaz that was at Ajax, that's going now to Dortmund as well now, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're these managers that, if their style isn't working, they don't know how to change it into another style. And then they bemoan the other team playing that plan B that works for them. I hate that. And then also in the transfer market, you want a player, you want Van Dijk.
Yeah.
Now bear in mind, everyone knows this player signed a 6-year contract about a couple of months before you went in for him. And then you were so intent on signing him, whatever happened with the apology that you tapped him up or whatever. Bearing in mind he signed a 5-year contract, or 6-year contract, sorry. If you bid 75 million and say no, that means they're willing to take you to wherever they want to get that money.
Yeah.
So have a backup. And you didn't have a backup because looking at your signings, forward, good. At the back, Klavan.
I don't think we've even signed any players for the back. Like,
it's Klavan, that's it.
That's one issue I have with him is the stubbornness, right? I was encouraged at the start of this transfer window. I was like, for once, Liverpool are targeting players that are actually good. You know, if we got Van Dijk in, you have Keita, you have Salah. Wow, like whoa, well done. But if you're not getting them, just move on. Just get someone else in for now, because I know managers talk rubbish, right? And the fact that he said, it's hard to improve on our defense. You don't need to say that. I know you have to give them confidence. You don't need to say that. No one's forcing you to say that. Just ignore it or keep it moving. So I was encouraged by the fact that he targeted the right players. If we got Van Dijk and Keita in this season, I'd expect a title challenge. I feel like we'll be good enough for a title challenge. But if you can't get them, just get someone else. And I don't want to compare him to Wenger, but sometimes I'm like, whoa. I'm like, whoa.
Hey.
Like, you're too stuck in your ways for my liking. What about you, Michael? What do you think?
Wow.
You think he's a flop then?
No, I don't think I think it's too early. Me personally, I'm giving him to not end of this season, end of next season, because all his projects are long-term projects. From Mainz to Dortmund, it takes him 3-4 years. That's the reality. So I'm not enjoying it, but I'm prepared to, if by the end of...
The difference is, like someone like Pep, he didn't have his squad last year, now he's got his squad, so now he's
how
performing.
much did he spend?
No, but I'm saying, Klopp ain't got his squad yet.
But that's his fault.
But once he gets that, then you can judge him.
How long do you want us to wait?
I don't think he's a flop. But
No, I don't.
There's some of the things that I don't know whether it's down to him or not, it's kind of questionable, if that makes sense. Like the Van Dijk, not signing Van Dijk. The Coutinho one, you can leave that up in the end, but the Van Dijk, I'm sure he knows that he needs a centre-back. The only thing is that I see what he's implemented his style into Liverpool. But then I think about the style that he implemented into Dortmund. And the only thing is that at Dortmund, he had quality defenders. Absolutely. He had the players, you understand what I'm saying? And he had the players and he done what was needed, you understand? So the style that he implemented is correct. I feel that he needs to sign not one, I think 2 defenders. I don't know where... 3. The back line is not to go
only
anywhere.
Klein is, and maybe Robertson. I like Robertson. I can deal with Klein and Robertson.
They need if he gets a centre back to enforce his issue, because I mean they spent the money on KR. But I just feel that he wasn't sure. The club wasn't sure if they wanted to spend that much money
on
for
one player.
Van Dijk, because you watch him week in. You know, you got the foreigner bias. You know, Keita's got the buzz around him. You know, a lot of big teams in Europe were after him. Van Dijk, there's not
No,
it was
yeah.
only Liverpool that was declared.
Really
So
wanted
spending
him, yeah.
75, they were like,
Why are we spending that?
why are we spending that?
Yeah.
But from a fan's perspective, you're saying spend that money
I don't
because
care,
you
just get him in.
understand
Yeah.
what he can
We
do
need, yeah.
and the quality he can
Yeah.
bring.
That's
I don't think he's a flop. Far from.
Yeah.
I
But
just
how,
think-
how long would you give him?
You know he's only burning, right? Yeah.
What?
You know he's burning. Yeah. That's why he thinks Klopp is a flop.
I still think he's got another, not this
Comes to
season.
good
He's got
man.
at least another season.
Yeah.
You know, you can see
What he's
attacking.
trying
You
to
can
do,
see
yeah.
what on their day.
Yeah.
You know, the attack is
Yeah.
ferocious.
Yeah.
Obviously, but if another window or 2 windows passes and he doesn't sort out his
Then he's a
defense,
joke.
then anything else is just
Yeah.
on him.
I think he will buy then. I
guarantee
think
you
January they'll buy someone or something. They have to buy a centre back.
That's my issue.
But,
Like,
and I think in the summer you will spend big.
we were supposed to this summer, you know, and it's a thing where I feel like what he's trying to do is correct, right? And I accept he's a long-term manager. At Dortmund, it took him, I think, three seasons to win the league, and then he won it twice. So I get, I don't expect it. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like the fact that there's an obvious issue.
Yeah.
That you're
You,
not
you have to
fixing.
address, even if you're getting, bro. I would have taken Harry Maguire. That's how bad it is.
He's a good defender.
But no, in our style of play, he wouldn't have been good, but he wouldn't have made silly mistakes. Our
He
defenders,
can play out.
who?
Harry Maguire.
Sort of. Yeah, but I'll take. That's how bad it got. I'll just bring in Harry
How
Maguire.
has Matip been playing? When did you buy Matip? This summer?
Last season,
last
Matip's
Because
okay.
I think maybe Klopp's
Liverpool look
Klopp's
so
thinking maybe he will like grow within the Premier League. Matip. But
With who?
No,
With
maybe he was thinking
Lovren.
he'll be the leader, but he hasn't really grown.
No. I mean, the
he's
thing is,
stressed,
Matip
But don't forget,
is
Lovren,
alright.
before Liverpool, Lovren was a class defender.
Yeah, but that's what-
He was in Lyon and Southampton.
But that's when we spoke.
Lovren
Remember
was
we
good.
spoke about players making the
Lyon or
move.
Marseille? It was something
Leon.
like that.
I think it was Leon.
Yeah, he was good, man.
But then that's what we're talking about. We're talking about how players can't make the move
Football manager,
up.
it's
Once they move to a top club, they stay on the place.
No, but I think that's testament because I don't think Klopp is a flop yet. I'll give him to the end of this season because by then he's had 2.5 years, so at least you can judge him. For me,
Is it really 2.5 years if he came
It will be.
halfway through the season?
yeah,
though?
2.5. He's had two full seasons and
What
half
do
a season. But here's the thing: for me, is that I like progressive managers who come in and you start seeing progression
Building blocks.
over time.
Yeah.
Like I said, Klopp is only continuing the form that he continued
started.
when he was at Dortmund.
Right,
I
okay.
watched Dortmund. Hands down, one of the worst defensive teams I've watched in a long time in his last season. And I looked at it and I thought to myself, where is the, as you said, why aren't you adapting to some of the games? If you're losing or dropping points over a period of games, change things.
Yeah.
It was the same thing over and over again. He's come to Liverpool, implemented his attacking style, but I feel like he works with the attacking players
And
on the
leaves
training
the-
field
and
and leaves the
it-
defence to their
you know,
own
just-
devices.
yeah,
Under
right,
21.
yeah.
And I sit there and I was like, good managers make players better. I look at Mourinho's come in. Rojo didn't look good at Man
Yeah.
United. He does a job.
Yeah.
Jones was out of the picture. He's doing a job. Smalling is doing a
Don't
job.
say Smalling.
No, but he does his
He's not
job
as-
for you
he's not
guys
as
when he
bad
uses
as-
Before,
and here's the thing, and also if you look at Ashley Young, he comes in, not saying
does what-
but he does
he
a
does
job,
what he needs to do,
and
yeah.
you can tell that these managers work with these players. And I look at Klopp and I was like, Lovren wasn't a bad defender before he came to Liverpool. Matip wasn't a bad defender before he came to
Matip was
Liverpool.
okay.
Okay, so I was like, why can't you work with them to make them at least look decent?
Decent. And
Because there's certain games where they do look
alright.
alright, and
Yeah.
then there's other games you think, wow, what on earth is going on here?
And you know what? That's what, when you go back, you look at Dortmund's defence, they've always conceded over 40 goals a season. The only two times they didn't concede is when they won the league twice, and they conceded, I think, 21 and 23.
How many did they score?
What, within that 40 goals?
Yeah, but how many did they
it
attack
doesn't
score?
matter. Conceding 40 goals in a league season, you're not winning anything. You're not.
It
I'm so
depends,
sorry.
but
No,
like,
you're not winning anything.
They create
Conceding
more
40 goals.
chances than they
No,
create
no.
chances.
Should that be an excuse?
No, but it's not an excuse. But you can see where his mind is.
Yeah, but it's
If
not. It's
I'm creating
unacceptable.
6 or 7.
Okay, but he could get away with that during those 2 seasons Dortmund. He's come to the Premier League, different ball game. Obviously, you now know you can't get away with that. As I said, address it. I thought this summer they would actually
yeah,
address it because I thought you've had 1.5 years.
To
you
see that nonsense.
Everybody, and here's my issue. Everybody sees the problem. The fans,
The
Those who
media.
don't- the media,
People
those who
that don't watch
support
football.
Liverpool.
People that don't
And I
watch
sit
football
there
see
and I
the
was like,
problem.
they highlight him, and then he says absolute nonsense in his press conference. And I think to myself, what on earth?
I don't listen to them
What on
anymore.
earth are you speaking? Like, and for me, it's like it shows that when you have to be on the defensive in press conferences, there's an issue. There's an issue when there's a constant cycle and
Yeah,
you're having to
it's
see
same old.
And, and you see with Arsene Wenger, we already know what he's become. I'm seeing the
I'm
same
getting
trait
what-
slowly.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's worrying.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
He's
how comes they can beat the big teams easy then? Like,
because it's
I don't know,
Liverpool.
it's
We
an
get excited,
It's an open game.
and big teams come to play
maybe it's a lack
against
of
us.
concentration. I don't know. Like, if you can beat Manchester United, Chelsea,
Yeah.
City,
Yeah.
who else?
True,
Spurs.
they
Like,
But
they obviously can defend. They're defenders. So
Yeah, but that's because they attack us. So they give us space to run into. Our defenders, so it's the thing is it's a concentration issue, but quality players concentrate.
And it's
Simple as.
lack of discipline too, because I find
No,
especially.
but they're all quality players. They're all
They're
in the
not.
Premier League.
Lovren is not a
they
good
all
player.
play in the Premier League.
Here's
They're all
the thing,
quality
for me,
players.
is a lack of discipline, because I look at it as like when the smaller teams decide to just sit back. I see Wijnaldum, Chan,
They get
Henderson,
frustrated, they get frustrated.
now
Yeah.
near the semi-circle. What
Yeah.
the teams do hit on the counter.
You're done.
it.
And for me, there should always be at least one or two back there. But because Liverpool don't have ball-playing midfielders, so I look at Liverpool and they had Xabi Alonso. He would always be back there saying the ball's going to come to me, I'm just going to
anyway,
spray.
yeah,
And
yeah,
take,
yeah.
because Henderson and Wijnaldum don't have that kind of ability.
Like Emre Can, he loses
Every
the
time they
ball.
feel like, oh, maybe I need to be a bit more forward
Yeah.
to affect things and maybe try.
But
and
then
get
that
a
might
goal
come
there.
from the manager. The manager's instruction.
Potentially.
And where does this Keita play? Centre mid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
a
might be
box to
that-
box.
He might be that guy.
I'll give you another example too, funny one. I remember when Liverpool played Arsenal last season, everyone blasted Moreno for like his performance. And I looked at it, I was like, it's not his fault.
The
Because
manager's telling you.
manager, and I said the fact that when Liverpool won the ball straight away, he bombed
He was
forward.
gone, yeah.
I was like, that is the manager's instruction,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
he continued to do that. And I was
Yeah.
like, since he had the license to do that, the manager must have told him that is what you do during the match. And they blasted him, and I was like, hold on,
It's the manager.
we should look
Yeah.
at the manager
Yeah.
for the fact that he continually did that
Yeah.
all game.
Yeah.
It must be a tactic thing.
And that's why I don't particularly rate the team so highly, is because a team that was known for that kind of football and known as a great Premier League side, when in my opinion they weren't, was Kevin Keegan's Newcastle. They were known for, if you score this amount, we're going to score more,
Yeah.
because they couldn't defend.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't be trying to portray that now, because all the teams that have won the leagues
I've
recently have
can
defended
defend,
well.
Yeah.
And you've seen that.
All of them.
So exactly. So no, you just exactly all of them.
Chelsea
They all have to
too.
defend. So if you're playing that kind of football, and I can only personally see you on the same wavelength as that team, that doesn't impress me, because they didn't win anything.
Yeah.
The only two teams that were outside the big boys were Blackburn and Leicester.
Yeah.
And
And
they
they
were
could
able to
defend.
defend
Yeah.
on a good level.
Yeah.
And that's why they won leagues. But you're doing this and you're just going forward. If you
Leicester
can't defend,
defended at a high level. They kept so many clean
Yeah,
sheets.
you know what I
at the
mean?
end. Like 1-0 was
1-0.
One
they
deal
won
was a
little
body.
games, like,
All right,
that's how
lads,
you win leagues.
that will be it for this one as well. Thank you very much. Klopp is clearly not a flop. He's eventually going to win the league. Just wait for it. Let us know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.